probably should be editing right now, but I don't have a deadline on editing. I have a hard deadline on playing Flash games, though. It's December, so, that's the hard deadline for Flash games right now. Yeah. Anyway, this is Dead Frontier, Night 1. There's several of these games, thank you very much. Oh, you can download the game? Interesting. Several of these, I don't remember how far. I know there's at least 3 nights, I don't know if there's one. So we're starting with Night 1. There are a couple more nights, that's what I'm saying. And I think that the later nights are better than the first night. The first night, if I remember right, wasn't that great. But that's what we got to start with it. You got to start with number 1, at least in this. I love how last Flash game, maybe, or a Flash game that will come out sometime after this. But there was a Flash game I recorded before this where I'm like, we're not necessarily going to play every Flash game in order, blah, blah, blah. And here I am like, well, Dead Frontier was on my list beforehand. It wasn't one of the things added to the list. This was on the list, so. The new games that have been added, there's so many, because I was looking for one specific Flash game that I couldn't find, and I'm still pretty upset that I can't find it. But I added a whole bunch of Flash games, so I'm like, there's just too much. This is too dense. We can't play everything. So, although we'll probably end up playing like all of the Endless Wars, I think, because I remember those games being kind of good. But anyway, Dead Frontier, Night 1. That's what we're playing right now. Published Armored Games, December 20th, 2007. Here's your early Christmas gift, kids. Zombies. It only has a 61 rating, but that's still not necessarily that bad. Some 60 games are pretty good. There are some games that just get downvoted because they're short, but I don't think that's the case with this one. Although I think this is short, but I think it's also not that great. Anyway, his eyes are hearts. Very cute. The description is very simple. You've been separated from your team. Head towards the abandoned cottage for the chance to survive the zombies. Obviously, Dead Frontier, I believe, was a MMO. I think I've played it. Not on video, because this was a browser game that's old. It was from a while back. Dead Frontier wasn't bad. It suffered from the fact, though, that it was at a time where there was a bunch of Flash games. Not Flash games, a bunch of browser games. So it wasn't bad, but there were so many other browser games that I had to contend with. And I mean, there were a lot of zombie browser games back in the day. Not that I could remember any of them personally. There's like the weird. There was Die Tonight, Dead Frontier, and a few others that I would remember if I could look them up to get the actual specifics of their names. But it had a lot of competition. Although it was probably dead, and it also, if I recall right, wasn't exactly the most fun because there was a bit of a grind element to it. So, like, the beginning was fun, and then there was a bit of a grind. Alright, but we're gonna play Night 1 here. Play this game. Play this game! June 28th, 2016, a private biological... 2016, wow, I'm just surprised they... Because it was published in 2007, so I'm just kind of surprised it's like, we put it in the future. Okay, June 28th, 2016. A private biological research facility is raided by French police. Despite warnings from the lab technicians, they proceed to release the 109 caged people, not aware that they are carrying the highly infectious N4 virus. I like the idea of like the police running in here and they're like, okay, assholes, what are you people doing? This is ridiculous. Get the people out of the cages. We don't do, tests on live humans. What is wrong with you? And these dudes are like, well, hold on, dude. You shouldn't release them. We've actually infected them with stuff. And the police are like, yeah, likely story. And then everything goes to shit. Click to continue. The Dead Walk. Police attacked as 20,000 infected bring terror to capital streets. July 2nd, 2016. Most of the world's major cities are under siege from an army of N4 infected zombies. In a desperate attempt to save lives, armed biohazard response teams are sent to evacuate the living population. July 5th, 2016. Your team is ambushed by a horde of infected. They came out of nowhere. Heavily outnumbered, you barely managed to escape with your life. Your teammates were not so lucky. I like this image though, as if you're gonna get ambushed in a fucking open field. It's like, oh shit! They just waddled out of the forest 300 meters and got to us. Oops! How did we not know? With this helicopter here too. How did we not see them coming? I don't know. Ambush though, right? Maybe they were just lying in the grass. Alone, you take shelter in an abandoned cottage. You know it won't be long before more infected find you. Bam, bam, bam. Aim, fire, movement. Spacebar to change weapon. Man, there's an R to reload. Alright. It's just me, all alone. I move really slow. Is there no faster movement? Oh, shit. Boy, they can take a beating. Give me these bullets. I'm going out the front door. Ah, I wanted to leave. What's the point of being in a cottage if there's no barricades, right? Just open doors. Someone actually dead. I believe it is. I'm moving on to my life. Gonna reload. Let me just take a look around at this cottage, see what everything looks like. Very restricted play area, looks like. Boy, these bastard zombies take a beating. Oh shit! Another one came out of the doorway. Push through, it's okay. Alright, we just stay in this area. The place you started at was the most defensible, it looks like. They're coming in a bit thick and heavy here. I'm not getting the opportunities now to do what I want to do, which is wander around. Man, these N4 zombies are tough. Oh, that's a shame. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Feel free to give me new guns of some description here. Yeah, I don't think this does more damage than the pistol, but obviously it's got a way better rate of fire. Die, damn you. Only I can be alive here. This is actually quite well made, because like every time you fire, the lighting effect works as it should. I love that, honestly. Oh, it's really dark now. I have to shoot bullets. It's the only way I can see. There's a part in Resident Evil 5 where you're going through these caves, right? And one person needs to bring a lantern or else it's just pitch black, basically. But if you shoot bullets, you can see a little bit. So sometimes if if your teammate, especially if you're playing in a multiplayer, because in single player the AI will bring the lantern and they do pretty well with it. But in multiplayer, there's times where a zombie will just jack the person holding the lantern, right? And then it's just pitch black and fighting in the darkness. And it was awesome. It was one of my favorite parts of the game because in terms of, in terms of atmosphere, it was the best atmosphere, in the game. So it's just like, you'd be firing bullets at nothing because you'd hear something, but you couldn't see it. It was so good. I loved that section. But only when that section turned into a clusterfuck was fun. And otherwise it was pretty boring. And someone had to be on lantern duty, which wasn't exactly the most fun thing. Collecting ammo. Damn it. I was trying to make sure that the shotgun didn't like drop somewhere and just get lost. That was another thing I was looking for. I'm gonna guess this game's endless. Oh, I didn't see you. Sorry, I just assumed I was stuck on something. I just like that I shoot the last bullet of my gun at that poor little zombie. Hey friends, it's time to die. I found my new gun. Oh shit, he's faster than me. And now he's dead. See, the shotgun feels really good. Actually, I quite like this weapon. Oops. Yeah. Excuse me, coming through, guys. We got places to be. Oh shit, though, it doesn't really do a good spread. It doesn't hit two enemies if they're stacked on each other. It just hits the first one, which, you know, makes sense. But, I dodged it. Actually, no, it doesn't make sense. These are slugs, so go right through, right? Or are they? Are they slugs, or are they pellets? You'll never know. They're stuck. Okay, I'm just gonna leave them to do what they're doing. But yeah, there's a group stuck there. There's no reason for me to even bother touching them. Swap guns. Oops, that's not the swap gun. Swap. Oh, I was out of machine gun ammo. Of course I was. Damn it all. They are stacked thick up here. I'll kill them all at one point, but I don't want to unlock that doorway yet. Although, I guess they can now get around it. Shit. Right now, I'm pretty safe. I've got a whole bunch of zombies just stuck there, which is lowering the enemy respawns. And I don't have to worry about enemies coming from the top. I may as well just hang on for a little bit, right? If this was... I don't know if this is endless. But there's only two... If it's not endless, then it's time-based. Or it's kill-based, right? So, you know, may as well take my time. Plus, now I can look around the building. Where are they even coming from over here? Are they just climbing out this... Oh, this might be a back door. That might be an open doorway. This might be the outside. Okay. This place is just caked in blood. Like, legitimately caked in blood. It's terrible. Obviously, this is the front door. Front door of the manor. Or, I guess, cottage. This is a pretty humongous bed. I guess it's probably not as big as it looks, but this is a nice little place, I gotta be honest with you. Very small bathroom, only a sink and a toilet here. Do they have a bigger bathroom somewhere? I don't see one. Decent living room area though. In the kitchen area. Yeah, I don't see another. There has to be though, because there's no place to bathe. There'd have to be another bathroom somewhere. It must be a little bit bigger than what we're allowed to see, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna start killing these dudes. I'm hitting something. There's something blocking that's actually... Oh my god! It was a mistake to unleash them. Oh no, why did I unleash the zombies? Alright, he's dead, we're good. That dude, boy oh boy. He sounded like he was made of just pure metal. Pure metal. As he marched into the cottage, he also looked like he was on fire. And he just marched in. He had 200 bullets. Are you the last one left? Yeah! I survived all night, killed all the zombies. Accuracy was pretty good, actually. Took a fair amount of damage, but I lived! Yeah! I wasn't actually thinking there was an end to this, but I did it! Ooh. That wasn't that bad. I don't know why that has such a low rating. I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up right now. I think that was pretty good. Short, yes. Simplistic, yes. But it worked well. It was just a room defense with 3 different types of guns. There was that weird area up there where that was kind of a little glitchy plot, but that's not a big deal. Weapons felt fine. I really liked the lighting effect, as I mentioned. That's the highlight of this, was that lighting effect. Very well done. Hi, cat. Did you not go for my water, you fat fuck? Really good. Send a friend. Send to friend, not friends. You only have one friend, and we know it. That's why you're playing Flash games, you loser. Yeah, this is pretty good. I actually really liked this. So, thumbs up. Short, fine, but short and good. So I don't see why it has such a low thing. Yeah, it was kind of easy. And, you could have had more guns, but my recording software says that was about 16 minutes, if you assume that I took a minute to vamp. So it's pretty good. I liked it. Stop it, cat. I liked it. And we'll continue with night 2 on a different day. So thanks for watching.